I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Great, great, great lead in. Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Albert, good to see you on camera. And Ron and Abraham, my ladies, I want to see you on camera too. I want to see you on camera too. Great to have each and every one of you, Harry and Mary, G. Lee, Coach Scott, Heather, Bernice, Wayne, Jean. Great to have you on this Thursday evening as we are going to share about this exciting new platform that we're bringing as a part of the Our Billion Dollar Mission family, BDM Travel Club. And before I share anything else, I want to go to our leader, the lead developer of Our Billion Dollar Mission of BDM Travel. John Austin, it's yours, my friend.
Thank you, Professor. Would you take $1 million in exchange for this being your last day on Earth? If not,
You sound like you were asking me.
I'm
So,
asking
so I
everybody
got I got two choices. I can take 1 million, but I'm gonna die.
tomorrow.
Here's your 1 million back.
That's what I thought. So, question again, would you take $1 million today in exchange for this being your last day on Earth? If not, you woke up this morning worth $1 million. That should make you happy. Now you have something to be grateful for. You know, I rolled out of bed at about 4 o'clock this morning and I said, I'm so excited to be alive. Today, I'm $1 million richer. Then I got out of bed and I pulled my little meditation pillow out from under my bed and I sat down and began meditating. The first thing I did was to start feeling gratitude. And how could you not be grateful if you received $1 million in value just for waking up and getting out of bed? After a few minutes, I began to focus on the projects that are currently on my desk that will make our opportunity the biggest and best there has ever been. And why do I do this? Because I know what I want and I'm absolutely clear on what I've been called to build. There's an old fable about a young man who approached Socrates and said, "Oh, great Socrates, I come to you for knowledge." Socrates led him to the sea, then without warning, grabbed the young man and held him under the water. The young man struggled, desperate for air, and just before his strength gave out, Socrates pulled him up. Gasping, the young man shouted, "What are you doing? I ask for knowledge." Socrates smiled and dunked him again, longer this time, and when he finally let him up, the young man was frantic. "What do you want?" Socrates asked. "Air," the man choked. "I want air." Socrates nodded. "When you want knowledge as much as you want air, then you will have it." Knowing what you want is more than half the battle, because once you know that, you start asking the right questions. Here's a couple of questions that hit me right between the eyes when I heard them. What if you being out there is a gift to the world? What if you're a gift to the world? And if you are, what are you doing about it? What are you doing to be a gift to the world? What if you thought was dangerous was a lie? What if it was all a lie? You know, what if fear is just a lie? It's time to challenge that little voice inside that whispers, I don't, I can't, I don't have, don't bother. Why should I risk anything? No one will notice if you sit this one out. Maybe this is your moment to stop sitting out. Take a deep breath and go all in on whatever is tugging at your heart. With that, I'll turn it back to you, Professor.
Oh my gosh, that was good stuff right there. That was good, good, good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BDM Travel. where transformation meets travel. That was good stuff right there. Talk about some nuggets. My gosh, my gosh. Give us a moment. I'm sorry. I thought I already had this already queued up for you, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about um, something that, if you ask this question to virtually anyone, hey, if you had more money, got more money, what would you do more of? Most people, one of their top two or three answers would likely be I'd travel. Or even if I didn't travel, I'd go out more. I'd do things that entertain, that help put a smile on your face more. And that's what we're going to talk about here is BDM Travel, revolutionizing travel and savings as well as income. Okay, so the travel industry not going anywhere. Okay. What happened just as soon as areas with the pandemic started to lift? What did people do? They got out of their homes. They got back on their cruises. They were back on the airlines. All right. It's not going anywhere. And for so many people, travel is a necessity. Being able to get away, being able to relax, being able to unplug is an absolute necessity. So, we're going to talk about this game changing business model. We are leveraging a mother company that has 25 years in travel savings as well as local savings. Um, and so, with this platform, you're going to be able to save on things like vacations, hotels, and flights. The other day, someone asked a question about flights, and I said, "Well, you don't really save a lot of money on flights." Well, I've got to stop there because I went in, did a little further research today, and yes, you can save on both domestic and international flights. And while it's not going to save you 50%, savings is savings. What did your mama teach you? Probably the same thing my mama taught me. My mom said, "A penny saved is a penny earned." Have you heard that from your mama? Could it be that your mom and my mom went to the same mom school? Hotels, cruises. I love the local discounts, 2 million local deals, movie theaters, take a vacation, give away a vacation. You can even give away a vacation to others. Car rentals, other discounts, over a million discounts. Additionally, there's so much in terms of savings. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to say to you is once you have BDM Travel, anytime you're going to spend money, go check things out in your back office, in your travel back office, because there's a good chance you might save here or there. And again, remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. Apartments and villas. So let's say you want to get away, but you don't want to stay in a hotel. You want something a little more upscale, have a lot more space. You'll be able to do that through BDM Travel. Theme parks. Okay, so I wanted to see how good is the product? All right. How good is the service? Because obviously, you've got Expedia out there, you've got Travelocity out there, you've got Hotwire. As a matter of fact, a lot of those same names are owned by the same company, like the Expedia Group. Is Expedia. It's also Hotels.com. It's also Orbitz. All right. So when you go to these various sites, thinking that you are um, shopping around for prices, well, they basically control the prices because they own a lot of those different sites. So here's what I did. I went in the back office and I said, "Oh, okay, let me go check out Orlando." By the way, these are just areas here that are popular. If you were in New Orleans and you were going on a 2 hour getaway, a little trip, maybe a little business trip, or maybe going to see some family, and they don't have room for you to stay, so you get a little hotel. You just put where you're going, and where you want to get a hotel, and it'll pop up for you. Okay, so I chose Orlando. I love Orlando. Lived there years and years ago. And give me a moment. I think I have my slides. mixed up, so bear with me. Let's do this first off. All right. Um, so this is what I found since our last meeting on Tuesday. I found yes, you can save some money on airfare. So with domestic airfare, if you were in the economy, all right, what we would normally call coach, you save $5. All right, so if it's two of you traveling, you'd save $10 here, $10 save, $10 earn. If you were in premium economy, if you were in business or first class, it would save you a few bucks there. Same thing if you were flying overseas. Let's say if you were in the U.S. and you were going to Europe. All right, you know if it's two of you, now $25 off if you're in the premium economy or what have you. Okay. So let me go back real quickly because my slides are out of order, unfortunately. Let's go down to Orlando. And so let's save a few bucks on the flight. Okay. And let's say I was just going there for a quick business trip. Um, and now if I went to hotels.com, which is a online property of Expedia, and let's say I want to stay at Embassy Suites. When I do um, uh, travel, if I'm just doing a hotel, usually a night or two stay, I'm an Embassy Suites guy. Okay, like to get my free breakfast. I like to have, even with just me, I like to have the little sweet little extra space. I don't like being closed into small spaces. So Embassy Suites is my hotel of choice. So I go to hotels.com, and let's say I just want to go for that one day. And it tells me that including taxes and fees, it's going to be $218. So 192 is the published price, but 218 is the price with my taxes and my fees. Okay, all right, hotel.com. Let's go into BDM Travel. All right, and I want you to see it's the same property. So over here, we were looking at Embassy Suites by Hilton Orlando, Lake Buena Vista South. Now let's come to BDM Travel. Okay. Embassy Suites by Hilton Orlando, Lake Buena Vista South. It is the same property for the same time. So I did it for tomorrow, tomorrow night. I'm not going here, but was just doing some comparison. And you can see here the same time with hotels.com. Now, hotels.com gave me a pricing of 218. That includes the stuff, the taxes and the fees. Let's see what BDM Travel gave us. 137, including the taxes and fees. So 119 was the published price. With the taxes and fees, it was 137. So the difference between 218 and 137 for the same property, the same length of stay. Now, what if I was staying for 2 days? Okay. So that was about an $80, $90 savings per night. So what if I was staying for 2 days? If I was staying for 2 days, folks, okay, let's say it was $80 savings per night. That one stay would have more than paid um for my membership to BDM Travel for the year. Okay. One stay. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. There are so many savings in local areas. Now, let me say this. All right. If you are not in the US, you may not find the plethora of savings that you would, let's say, if you were in the US. So you understand that. So the other day I'm thinking, okay, there was something back there that said movies. Let me check that out. And so when I went, I live about 10 minutes from a movie theater called Regal White Oak. And, okay, let me go see what's playing here. And let's say I wanted to go and see Mufasa, the Lion King. All right. And I wanted to go, at 6:20 p.m. or what have you. So this wasn't the matinee prices. The adult price, hopefully you can see this, was $15.49 for one ticket. $15.49 for one ticket. I remember my mom telling me um, when she was young, how she could go to the movies and get the popcorn and get all the stuff for like a buck or two or what have you. All right. Long gone are those days. What would it be if I went into the travel back office? Okay. Well, I could Regal 10 minutes from my house. All right. I could go and I could buy premiere movie tickets for $9.75. Now, when I go up to uh, um, the window, maybe I was thinking about going to Lion King, but maybe I changed my mind. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. I'm paying $9.75 where I was paying 15.49 previously. Well, heck, when I looked at that, I said, "Well, shoot, I could go on a date." What if my significant other, I call her Dr. Baby. She recently got her doctorate, so proud of her. So what if Dr. Baby and I wanted to go out and go watch a movie together? Well, I'd get two tickets. It's 19.50 for two tickets. Well, it was 15.49 for just one. So now we're not just seeing savings traveling, we're seeing savings right there potentially in one's local area. So then I saw something about restaurants. And I was like, that's interesting. So let's say I was going down to Orlando for a vacation. And by the way, I could look for a vacation condo, okay? Or I could even find a house, a villa, all right? I could do hotels. There's so much you can do in the back office. All right. So if I was going on vacation, obviously, I'm likely going to eat out a few times, right? So I was assuming I'm in Orlando, and boy, what caught my eye was this Caribbean barbecue. Now, let me apologize up front to my vegetarians and my vegans, all right, because I'm going to show some barbecue here, all right. And if you don't eat pork or what have you, don't beat me up, all right. So, in any event, so I went to I saw where I could get a really nice discount with this particular place, this Caribbean barbecue place. So I wanted to go and check out their menu. All right. And so, I'm seeing the ribs there, the collard greens, the macaroni and cheese. And yes, if you hadn't eaten it and I made you a little hungry, well, that was by design because I want you to get the travel portal and I want you to go back there and find you something where you can save money on a restaurant, even if it's a delivery. Okay. All right. So now I then went to the menu and I was thinking, okay, so let's say that Dr. Baby and I were down in Orlando and I know that she loves fish. She might want the catfish, she might want the whiting. Heck, what she might do is get a combination platter with two meats for 27.99. And when I looked at the menu, I said, well, shoot, if it was me, I'd probably think about the ribs here. Not going to do the chitterlings, not going to do the chitlins. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Okay. But maybe the barbecue ribs here. Okay. And so I just, just kind of pricing that out. That'd be about $50 and some change in the tip and, the drinks and what have you. And okay, so what does BDM Travel do for me if I want to go to this particular restaurant? Well, then I clicked and I saw, well, wait a minute, with Ole's Kitchen and Barbecue, what we just looked at, almost like a Groupon, all right, I can purchase a discount. So if I know I'm going to spend about 50 bucks or maybe a little more than 50 bucks, I can do a 50% off deal. Now, let me make sure you can see this, okay? So for $20, I can pre-purchase a $50 off the meal. So now this isn't just when I'm traveling. Now I did this in Orlando. I no longer live in Orlando, but I can put in my local area and see all the different restaurants that offer deals. A lot of them will offer deals like, excuse me, this is on a timer, and I don't know how to take the timer off. Um, uh, there'll be a lot of places. It might be maybe you want to go to the local sub place and get you a nice sub, and you can purchase a $15 off for like $7 or something like that. So what you're doing is you're reducing your cost, you're reducing your outlay, you're reducing your expenses, and that over time may allow you to do some more of the traveling. If all of a sudden you're saving money on everyday expenses, that may now over time give you the ability to save enough money to do some of the traveling. I saw this one. This was very interesting to me. I saw something that talked about vacation getaways, and it turns out it's we've seen this before, where you've got different platforms that allow you to give away travel certificates as an incentive. So my marketing mind starts, and I said, "Oh shoot, I could do that to incentivize people to come to the next Zoom. I could do that to incentivize people, to take a look at BDM Travel. You could use that. Let's say you might be promoting another offer. Okay, you could use that to incentivize people to take a look at whatever that other offer is. The fact is, you can give away these vacation certificates. Well, shoot, what if I wanted to take advantage of the vacation certificate? What if I wanted to go to Vegas, for instance? So I gave myself a certificate. I want to see what's the whole process. So I simply put in my name, put in my email address, I get this certificate, or this. I was taken to the site that says activate now. Okay, so I activate it now. I clicked on to where it says activate now. By the way, at the site, okay, this is one of the partner sites within BDM Travel. It tells you all about your certificate, how it works, how to activate it. All right, you've got 18 months to use your vacation. All right, but check this out. This could afford you a 4-day, 3-night vacation, 4-day, 3-night hotel stay. Okay. This is what you would pay for it: $99.72. And then you'd have 18 months to actually take the trip. Now, I want you to imagine here you are, you're staying on the strip, let's say, 4 days, 3 nights, it costs you $100. That's it. Okay. And then there's other deals back there. I mean, just look at all of these options that you have here. There's 477 options for automotive. That's based on whatever wherever your area is. So your number might be different than my number. And I think I may have done this for my local area. I don't know if I was still doing Orlando at the time or not, but this may have been for my local area. You've got everything from business and office to car rental, condos, resorts, cruises, and tours, entertainment and recreation. Maybe you love golfing, health and beauty, 1,064 discounts in the local area. Home and garden, 686 discounts. Other services, shopping. That's all back in your as a part of your travel membership. Here's another good example. Let's say, for instance, okay, it's oil change time. Instead of me just going, how about I go first into my travel membership, my club membership back office, and let's say, oh, I see this one here for Jiffy Lube. It's only 2 miles from me. This one I did do locally. Okay. Um, 15% savings. All I have to do is click on where it says view deals. It takes me to where I can print out a coupon. Take that coupon to a Jiffy Lube and now enjoy the savings. Okay. So, once again, whether we're talking vacations, hotels, flights, cruises, local discounts, movie theaters, Take that vacation is where you can give yourself a vacation certificate, and or you can give that vacation certificate to others. Car rentals, discount directory. By the way, let me go back to that take that vacation piece. I know of a platform, I believe they charge, I want to say $99 a month. And with the $99 a month, you get to give away vacation certificates. It's it does have a little referral piece. It's not a full blown network marketing plan, but is really designed for professionals to be able to give incentives for people to do business with them. So a lot of people, they may be real estate agents or brokers. They might be insurance agents or brokers. A lot of people use that platform to incentivize people to take the appointment, or as a thank you because someone had an appointment or became a customer or a client of theirs or what have you. And if I remember correctly, that platform charges $99 a month just for that. That ability to give away those vacation certificates is in your travel back office. So, how much is it? Just 149 a year. That's it. You break that down monthly, you're talking like 13 bucks a month. So if all you did was go in your back office and save at least 13 bucks a month, you've paid for the membership. But as I showed you before, if I was going on a 2 hotel night stay, in that example in Orlando, I would have saved like 80, 90 bucks a night. I'd have saved 160 to $180. Okay. So 149, and that's an annual outlay. As you start using it, just think of it like a Costco or Sam's Club membership, but with so much more stuff that you get to save, areas that are important in your life that you get to save, as well as being able to now better afford to take those really nice vacations that you really want to take. So let's talk about the earnings potential. There's multiple streams of income. There are direct member sales. There's team growth. All right. And so we're even going to show you how you could potentially generate well over $500,000 by just starting off with a few folks that want to save money locally as well as travel. And maybe some of those that also want to make some additional money. We're going to show you how you could earn well over $500,000 in doing that. Okay. So, again, I don't know how to take the animations off, so our this the PowerPoint is still a work in progress. So give me a moment. I'm going to go through all of these so these will stop moving. Okay. All right. So now let me show you how the financial model works. Okay. And those of you that are already members of our mother, our $1 billion mission, you're likely familiar with this structure. This is what we call our unilevel structure. Okay. Some people have referred to it as a two up. Again, I'm going to let those things. Give me a moment. All right. So here's how this works. You got Roger, who's referred to. Sue went out and she referred 6 folks. These are folks that want to save money locally. They want to travel. And we're going to assume that they may even want to build the business side of things. Okay. The first person that pays for their membership, their 149 for the year, Sue is going to be the one that gets paid from that. Okay. So that first person that purchases that membership, that first membership sale, Sue gets the commissions on that. The second sale coming from Sue's referral is going to go to Roger. The third goes to Sue. Fourth to Roger. The fifth and the sixth to infinity all go to Sue. So what happens here is your first, your third, your fifth, and beyond, you are the one that's getting commission for that. The second and the fourth, those commissions roll up to Roger. Okay.
Can I make
Now,
a comment?
yes.
Okay. So, I've been in this industry 60 years. Uh, I was a consultant to companies for 16 years, and my two fields of expertise were compensation plans and nutritional products. Okay. So, I've seen probably every compensation plan that's ever been created. Uh, One particular company owner, he showed me a new compensation plan, never been done before, extremely difficult to understand, but it on the face it looked really great. Um, and it would pretty much take some kind of computer to figure it out. But for whatever reason, I've been gifted to be able to, my mind can see those things. And I went through it and I looked at it and I told him, as good as this looks, it'll never work. Now, this particular guy used to sell nutritional products to Mark Hughes, big company called Herbalife. And he made millions and millions and millions of dollars. So money was not an issue, okay? And he had some wonderful nutritional products to create this business with. But I told him the compensation plan would not work. But he tried it anyway, and it failed. And then he started another company, tried the same compensation plan, and it failed. He did it 3 times, but simply it wouldn't work. Okay. And I just give that as a preface because, very few people really understand the complexity of what goes into a compensation plan. And many times I've taken extreme time to explain a compensation plan to somebody. And at the end, they say, well, I still don't understand it. I'm just going to go to work. And that's really the best approach, honestly. But in any compensation plan, I don't care what it is, you can't pay out 100%. You can't pay out 110%, 200%. And that's what happens if you paid to infinity and there was, you know, um, so what I'm saying is at some point in time, every compensation plan has to give up something. In a binary, you have to give up minimum of two people. You put on one leg because the binary is 2 legs, a minimum of two. Sometimes you have to put as many as 3, 4, 5, 6 before you can start earning money on the other leg. So, um, and then you have to build the other leg by yourself, and you end up getting paid only on the smallest leg. Okay. So you could have a one leg with millions of dollars in volume, another leg with just a small amount of volume, and you're going to get
Mhm.
paid on that very small amount of volume. And this happens over and over again. Okay. So here in our compensation plan, which is the most fair compensation plan ever created, you have to give up two on one side. We can call it a side. We can call it, it's not really a unilevel, but we can describe it as a unilevel. It's not really a binary, but we can describe it as a binary. But here you pass up two on one side, and then you get to build the other side to infinity. But guess where you get paid? You get paid on the strong leg, not the weak one. Okay. So uh, I tell you, folks, if you just don't try to overanalyze this and you go to work, you will make more money than you've ever made in any compensation plan. And the fact that this is travel. We're talking about $1 trillion plus industry. It's not going away. If you build this, it could last a lifetime. Back to you.
All right, friends. So I tell you what, this is what I'll do is I will just go and show you a calculator. Bear with me. There we are. So we're going to have a lot of people that's going to want to get the travel club just for the member benefits, just for the savings part. Okay. But then what we want to do is we want to see, well, who wants to make money. I believe that a lot of folks, once they start utilizing the benefits, even if they didn't come with the idea of, hey, I want to make money, they're going to want to learn, well, shoot, I'm saving money. I can help other people save money and they help people save money. Let me take a look at the model. Well, let's just simplify it. Let's go to, we've got a calculator. Let's say that I referred 4 people that want to make money as they're saving money and traveling the world. Okay. And let's say that we duplicate that. So I refer 4, they refer 4, they refer 4, so on and so forth. And let's just go through 12 generations. So remember the first, the third, the fifth, and beyond, those commissions went to Sue. Okay. What I didn't share was their second and fourth sales, and their second and fourth sales, and their second and fourth sales, so on, to an unlimited depth, go to you. So just like Sue had her second and fourth going up to Roger, you'll have folks that their second and fourth, those commissions will roll up to you. Now, if we calculate this, 4 getting 4 through 12 generations, we hit calculate. Look at this right there, right there. Now, what if instead of me getting 4, I got 5, and the 5 beget 4? So I get 5 instead of 4. Everyone else gets 4. All right, we were at 655 before. We calculate. Now that puts me close to $1 million. Now, what happened here? I simply started using the product. I become a product of the product. Got to go get my oil change. Let me go in my back office. Get ready to go on a date. Let me go in my back office. Want to go to the movies, restaurant, save some money shopping. Let me go into my back office. And what if I simply did this? What if I simply started documenting all of my savings? Maybe you've got, some Facebook friends or Instagram friends or what have you. So what if I took some pictures of my meal and said, hey, I got $50 off this meal, or I got $20 off this meal, or message me if you want to know how you can save money and travel and make money too. Do you think in time I could find 4 people that want to save money, want to make money? Do you think in time they could find 4 people that want to save money, want to make money? And so I now did 5. They did 4, and I'm at 982. What if I did 10 and they did 4? So maybe I went a little bit further than what they did, but they did 4. Now look at that. And since the culture will be with us, you're going to spend money, go in your back office. See if you can save some money. You save $5 here, you save 10% there. You're going to go get an oil change. I think it was 15% off. I think it was. If I went to Jiffy Lube, all right, save 15% there. There were other things where anything that you might be doing at that particular auto place, you might save 10% on the whole bill, 15%, 20%, or what have you. Going to order pizzas Friday night, movie night at home. You want to order a pizza, go back there and see if you can save you $10 or save you 15% off or what have you.
What what is the best time? What's the best time to talk to somebody? Let's say you're sitting in Jiffy Lube and you've got people sitting next to you and you just saved 50% and they didn't. Can you show them how to save 15%? How about when
uh,
you're in a restaurant? How about when you're on a vacation? The
uh,
best time to catch somebody, for travel is when they're on a vacation, right? When they're traveling. You're sitting next to somebody on an airplane, or you're on a cruise ship, or you're in some beautiful, location, a beach, and you're sitting around an outside restaurant, you're talking to people. Because people are relaxed, they're happy, And so one of our members contacted somebody. I think he sent an email. She's traveling right now, and she gets back to him about 3 hours later. He tells her about our discount service. She says, "Boy, I like that." And about 3 hour or so later, she calls back or sends him an email, says, "Hey, I've got 3 people that are interested in signing up." And a while later, she had more. And several hours later, she says, "I think I've got 8 people now ready to sign up." Because where is she? She's traveling. She's out there having fun. She's meeting people that are also relaxed, having a great time. They want to go again, right? So that's the best time to share with somebody is when you're out there saving money. When you're in a restaurant, you're saving money. Take a selfie, take a picture or a little video and send it out to your friends. Say, hey guys, we're having a great time. We're saving money. I just saved $50 on my meal. How would you like to
Wow.
do the same?
Wow. Wow.
Can you find
And
4 people that want to save
mhm,
money?
mhm,
Can you
mhm,
find 4 people that love to travel? Can you find
mhm,
4 people that would like to do all of these things and make more money?
mhm, mhm.
Of course.
So, John, the beautiful thing is everything that we just shared, particularly from the compensation part. Okay. Um, BDM Travel, I believe, Ron Benson, is going to be a gateway to our billion dollar mission, our mother company. Because in our billion dollar mission, if you like that compensation that I just showed you, okay, well, that compensation comes from our billion dollar mission. Only our billion dollar mission has three other compensation models. So, what I believe is going to happen is we lead in with the savings, we lead in with the travel, we lead in with the sizzle and the appeal of travel. Folks will come because of the travel. They'll come because of the savings on everyday items, and then they'll hear the rest of the story. One of the things in my 30 years, I haven't been in this industry 60 years like John, but in my 30 years, what I have discovered is if you help people save money and or you help people make money, they're more likely to listen to the rest of your message, whatever your message is. So, as BDM Travel being the gateway, many of you are already our billion dollar mission members, and you know we've got three powerful income streams with inside of our billion dollar mission. So, BDM Travel may be the gateway, you get paid there. Then they may find out more about OBDM, all right, and they may do things there that produce revenue for you. So you could ultimately have four streams, one through BDM Travel, the three different streams inside of OBDM working for you all at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, why BDM Travel? Low startup costs. We're talking $149, all right, a year. There are other companies with a platform like ours behind the scenes providing the service that would charge $349, $499, and a monthly subscription. I've seen them for $49.99 a month. I've seen them for $99.99 a month. No, 149, period, annual renewable. Massive demand for the travel deals as well as the other local discount deals. Give me a moment. Work from home, get paid to help others travel for less, no cap on your earnings. And so, all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, if you're visiting with us, you don't have BDM travel, is get back with the person that referred you so that you can get your BDM travel portal. And be mindful that our next Zoom, where we talk about BDM travel specifically, is going to be on next Tuesday. So you can invite guests to come out. And those of you that want to be a part of our billion dollar mission, OBDM, transformational sharing, that'll be on Sunday, where the focus on Sundays is our mindset, our spiritual life, which governs, I believe, the rest of our life. Okay. So, John, how about you come on, if you would, and just kind of give us an update, because this has really been in a pre-launch stage here. Let us know where we stand. Are we ready to go full out? If someone has purchased BDM Travel, do they have access to all the stuff yet that I've shared in tonight's sharing? So let me give that to you, John, to give us an update.
Okay, thank you. And you should have gotten an email, Professor. You did,
I
right?
did. I
Okay,
did.
so we did send out emails yesterday to folks. My yesterday, I don't know, um, probably your morning, uh, for those who have already purchased the travel. So you now have access. All you have to do is go into that email and activate your account. Then you can log in. You can see all these specials that you can not only take advantage of, but you can share with other people. So if you haven't done that, I see that a few people have already activated theirs. Please go ahead and do that. Uh, the okay, so we are now on bdmtravelclub.com. That will be our permanent website, bdmtravelclub.com. And then you will have your forward slash, and you put in your username. That will give you a replicated site that if somebody, you send that to somebody and they want to join, that will be, you will get the credit for that. We also have bdmtravelclub.com with a forward slash LP1. And then you would put in forward slash your username. Okay, so this is all new, folks. There's a few things on this website, some text and whatnot that needs to be changed, and there's going to be some major upgrades. We have another site built. Uh, it's just that it's going to take some coding to get it uh, to make it live, but these are all functional. Okay, so you can use them right now to start uh, building your travel business.
And that's professional looking. That's good looking right there.
Yeah. The landing page not quite so much yet, but it'll be every bit as professional as this. Uh, yeah, to me this is just absolutely gorgeous.
Hmm.
When people come here, they will know that it's a serious business opportunity. It's not just a fly by night something. Folks, we're building this to literally last a lifetime. If you stick with this and build it, this will be the last opportunity you ever have to build, because you're building in a space where everybody wants to save money, make money, and travel.
Hmm. Hmm. Save money, make money, and travel.
So, imagine this. If you could go back in time a year or two, would you make the same choices? Would you jump into those same opportunities? Or would you rather have built something real, something that could sustain you for the rest of your life? The truth is, you can make that choice today. Instead of chasing the next big thing, what if you focused on carving out your place in the $1 trillion plus travel industry? And what if instead of hoping for short term wins, you built a business that could pay you for decades? Well, BDM Travel Club is not just another opportunity, it's a business model, one that rewards you for consistency, for growth, for helping others do the same. And the best part, you won't be building alone. People love to travel, they love to save money and share their experiences. And when you show them how to turn their passion into income, your team will grow, your earnings will multiply, and before you know it, you will have built something lasting. So the question is, are you ready to stop chasing and start building? Join us today. Let's build something extraordinary together.
Beautiful, beautiful. John, I see at least one hand here. Do you want to take a couple of questions?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. All right. So give me a moment. Let's go to Jim. All right, Jim, you're unmuted. Jim Burrow.
I'm here. My question is, can we send people directly to the travel club before they to be able to sign up with this? I don't know if that
Yes.
makes sense or not.
Yes, they could go directly right now to bdmtravelclub.com and click the
Oh,
join now button and sign up right there.
okay, great.
Make sure you've got
That's it for
your
me.
make sure you got your / username, Jim.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
there is one other thing that we've added to the sign up process. So when you click purchase the travel, you're going to get a DocuSign. Okay. And all this is, it's a membership agreement. And in that membership agreement, it states that there are no refunds. And the reason we have to do this, well, two reasons. It makes us squeaky clean legal. It makes us a private membership club. So basically, uh, we're we're outside of regulations. Okay, not that we need to be, but we don't want anybody breathing down our neck and saying, "Hey, you're doing something funny," and we're not. Okay, we've set this up to be just squeaky clean legal, but we have to protect ourselves from fraudsters and scammers. Okay, we've had some people in the past, when we were first getting started, many people tried to scam us. And actually, we did lose a little bit of money, but that was just part of the learning experience. So now people will have to sign this DocuSign before they can pay the 149. And so basically, you'll just take your mouse and try to sign your name best you can inside of the little blank spot. And then you'll check the little blue box that says, I agree. And then when you complete that, it'll take you directly to your credit card payment. You fill in your credit card information and pay, and you're done. It's really quite simple. Okay, if you've ever used a DocuSign, won't be a problem at all. And if you haven't, guess what? You'll learn how to do that.
All right, you good, Jim?
Yes, I am.
All right, all right. Uh, hey, Dr. K, I'm coming to you. I want you to be mindful that we have some other folks too. Okay. I know you like me. You like to talk, Dr. K, but I love it, buddy. Go on, my friend. You're unmuted.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
Sure can, buddy.
Thank you very much, guys. This is getting better and better and gooder and gooder. There is absolutely nothing like it. I cannot tell you enough. Professor, I appreciate your presentation. It's awesome. I send it all over. Once I get this video and this Zoom call, I will send it to 1,000 people tonight. It's just amazing. Shame not to share. We have to share with people. If people not interested, that's fine. I don't push them, but I have to share it with them. I don't know, John, did you tell them about the new additional website we are launching for the travel? I leave that to you, John, whenever you want to talk about it, but I'm excited. Professor, you're going to love this new website addition to our platform. It's incredible. It's the cheapest travel platform worldwide. You cannot have anything better. And you can use it worldwide, multi-language. It's incredible. But I don't want to take more time, Professor. You're right. John, thank you for all these 40 years. You have been educating me because I am excited to be part of this for life. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Back to you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Dr.
Dr. K.
K. Appreciate you, my friend. Uh, Abraham, did you have your hand up? Abraham, do you see where you can raise your digital hand? I know you're oftentimes doing like that. Do you see that? Do you see that option under Well, mine says raise hand. Do you see that? I got you. I'll unmute you just the same. But when we're doing Q&A, what I'm looking at are the hands that are raised in the order, and so that way I can get you in the order. But I've just unmuted you. Yes, sir. Your question.
Yeah, just to say thank you to John. I think he helped me sign up.
You got squared away?
Yes.
We got it taken care of.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I don't see any other questions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. Thank you for your questions. Those of you that already made your purchase, make sure you do check your emails. I think did it come from BDM Travel? I don't remember.
Those actually came from me.
Okay.
Eventually, it's all part of the process, but hopefully we'll get that part automated so that it will come from BDM Travel Club. But currently I'm doing those manually.
Okay. So if you've already purchased it, all right, make sure you go check your email. I woke up this morning and sure enough, I had my email sitting there to activate. And once you get activated, go inside, play around with it. There's a lot of different areas of savings. Okay. So whether it's you're about to travel, you want to book a cruise, or you just want to save locally. Again, we want to build the culture, especially if you're in the US. If you're going to spend money, go in your back office because there's a good chance that you could save. And remember, Mama said a penny saved. Went to the same mama school. A penny saved is a penny earned. With that
And
being said, yes,
if nothing else, take a selfie of you in the location where you are, send it to us as a testimonial, okay? Give us some
yeah,
testimonial, folks. Let's
yeah,
put these on our website and have some fun because, people don't believe it until they see it quite often.
got
So
it.
let's build something extraordinary together, folks. Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.